Hello, children. Are you ready for some cutting up and kikiing? Are you ready for a gay old time? Well, I hope you are, because now it's time for Hey Qween with your host, Jonny McGovern.
Hey Qween, come on and spill the tea. Hey Qween, it's just a good old-fashioned kiki. Hey Qween, we're cutting up with Jonny. Hey, 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 hey. Hey Qween.
Hola, my homo homies, and welcome to another Out of This World episode of Hey Qween, with me, your host, Jonny McGovern. Today's show is What's Happening, Children. We have beauty and pageantry in the house at this moment. She's bringing us all the fish. Please give it up for our beautiful guest who's in the house today, Miss Neisha Lopez. Yeah! Woo, she is pretty. But before we reel her in, there's another fish in the sea. She's the surf to my turf, the bait to my tackle, and like a fine caviar, she's dark, rich, and elegant. It's Miss Lady Red Couture. Oh, hey, Queen.
Hey, Qween.
Hey. Oh, should we do it together at the same time?
You ready?
Hey, Queen.
Hey, Qween.
Well, oh, our fans both
It's all backwards.
messed it up.
It's all backwards. You ready?
Oh, now I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, you ready?
All right. Audience, pretend you didn't see that, okay? Act natural, act natural, act natural. Oh, hey, Queen.
Hey, Qween.
These fans have been giving us trouble, Lady Red.
You know, it's so funny because it's always front to back, but sometimes I get my front mixed up with my back.
Well, I've heard that's been known to happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get your front in other people's backs,
Well.
is what really happens. You look very gorgeous today. A little bit of athleisure. Were you just at the
Yes, where it looks like I could go jogging, but I'm not.
gym? Exactly. But you could go for a brisk walk around our block.
I could. I could. I could.
But won't.
Now, what I will do is take a brisk walk to the lovely marijuana shop.
Oh, will you?
That I will do like a rich white woman. I'll walk on up in there. But of course, you know, as a rich white woman, you usually travel by car. But since I'm walking, that's when you expect extra things when you go in there. You're like, hello, everyone. Is there water?
Is there a wall? I'm parched.
I'm parched. Do you
I'm
have a paper
parched.
towel? I'm spitting all over the
I
place.
can.
Yes. And then, of course, you know, they treat you really good.
They treat you very good at the weed
I
spot.
love them.
Yeah, when you go into the weed spot with Lady Red, they go, Lady Red! I go in there and be like, hey, sir. I'm like, remember when I came with Lady Red? No, I don't remember that. I say to them, oh, we didn't work. I say to them, how dare you? Don't you know? You're giving a little bit of a Smurfette kind of feeling today.
It looks like I gave Papa Smurf a blowjob today. I'm unilateral, universal. I do it all.
Yes, you do. La 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 la. Oh, how well we know each other, darling.
Right?
Well, there's another queen we know here, and today she's serving the cuntiest bang piece I've ever seen in my life. I'm talking about Miss Adam Joseph and the Go to Bed Wings.
Hey, 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 Qween.
Wow! It's always a pleasure. Now, please cut back to Adam because just get into the weave. Adam,
back
did you...
from Jamaica.
Oh, did you? Oh my God. That is such a white woman thing to say.
Right?
They braided my hair on the beach. It was so amazing. Well, Adam's definitely got his groove back after his trip to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam, can you please throw your hair around a little for me?
What do you mean? It's so much fun to play with, really.
I mean, you're like a white Milli Vanilli.
But I really sing.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Lady Red, are you responsible for this style?
I did consult Lady Red for the styling of
so
the
I
piece.
did, I did. You see, this is another genius idea. I thought she was gonna keep it all to one side. She went really, transsexual on me.
I learned it from watching you.
Everybody wants to be a lady. I love
Ooh,
it.
girl, yes, they do.
I love it. Everybody wants to be a lady.
Except for this big, hairy lady right
You're
here.
right.
Oh, well, honey, we got a very big show today.
Yes.
The body is in the house.
Ooh.
The beauty and the grace and the elegance of Naysha Lopez. She is here. Yes. And we will be with her right after this very gay break. Yeah.
Spill all the tea, the beauty, hey Queen. Queen's English, learn it and learn it well. Queen's English, we're spilling all the tea. It's the Queen's English.
I'm spilling the tea. It's gonna be hot, hot, hot.
It's Hey Qween Hot Tea, the show where we sip steaming hot celebrity lies and throw Hollywood shade. I'm your host, Mr. Jonny McGovern, with my favorite hilarious people, Julie Goldman, Lady Red Couture, the beautiful Brandy Howard. Oh God, it's so hot I don't want to touch it, but I just can't resist. Real Housewives, real plastic surgery. Richard Simmons transitions.
She looks like Kelly Osbourne.
Trixie Mattel. Manila Luzon. Yeah. Brandy's bad news boyfriend is
Callum Best.
Obviously, he's good at what he does because he's fucked the best of the best.
Kylie, Chloe, and Kim have not gotten near a white dick since junior high.
Release the Kraken.
I cannot deal with that at all. I will go crazy. It's making me crazy right now. And now I'm insane.
Oh, but if you want the tea, honey, the total tea, girl. No O's, honey, the tea.
We're back. Now, she may have been eliminated twice on RuPaul's Drag Race, but she is a winner to us, honey. I'm talking about Miss Naysha Lopez. Yeah.
Spill all the tea, the beauty
How are you, love? Yes. Hello, gorgeous.
How are you?
Give it up for Naysha. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you are the beauty, honey.
Thank you.
The uphold.
Oh,
Whoa,
Get
it
in-
is
get-
so
get into the gig,
good.
yeah?
Getting into all
You
of
like
it,
it?
darling, and it is flawless.
I love. Thank you.
Streamline, trim, model.
That's you. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. She's like, what? There's someone screaming at me from far away. What is going on, sweetie? How are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, here you are, our new season, our new set.
Yes, and a whole new season of RuPaul's Drag Race. So I'm like, fuck, is it because I got eliminated twice? I couldn't come on, or? No, but I'm really, really happy to be here. I'm so
Well, I
excited.
know your schedule is very busy. I
Yeah.
mean, once you get on the race, things speed up. I mean, you were a very busy queen to begin with, Miss Continental and all the rest, but has everything really been crazier than ever?
Yeah, I mean, it's been absolutely great. I've had such a great time. I had a career before Drag Race.
Yeah.
Unlike my other season girls from season 8. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. No, but I was traveling and working. But this is a whole nother level of traveling and working, and I'm so happy to be a part of this elite group. Yeah, for sure.
And so, where have been your favorite places to go? Like, where's the place where the children just are dying for the shows?
Okay, so London was absolutely amazing, but Europe had the best trade. So,
yeah.
so I love being in France. France is one of my favorite places in the whole world. Got to go to Paris, Lyon, and Montpellier, and amazing place to be.
Now, what is your hookup app of choice when you are on the road?
I really try to stay away from hookup apps, but
Because you don't want race chasers being like, Naysha, come over and eliminate my asshole twice.
well, it's hard because when you get on the app, you see the people and you're like, okay, well, I've been there, done that. So it's like, what for? No, but my favorite one.
Craigslist.
This is horrible. No,
That's what Lady Red likes when she's in London.
No, I stopped doing Craigslist a couple years ago. I'm all about, this is so horrible, I can't even believe I'm admitting to this, but I'm all about Tinder.
Oh.
Tinder's kind of cute.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it involves having me to put on a lash and some gloss down.
Right.
But I love me some Tinder.
So now, are you giving boy or are you giving lady?
So it depends how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like a lady boy, I will be on Tinder.
Okay.
But if I'm feeling my mask for mask, I will definitely be on Grindr, maybe a little Scruff. If I haven't worked in a couple days, I'll be on Scruff, because I'll be a little odder or something.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the gig. No, I love.
Very nice. Now, or do you just have guys catcalling you in the street everywhere you go when you're Naysha up?
When I'm Naysha up, it's kind of a gag because, it's fun. The boys, they call me a mindfuck because it's like, okay, we know the gig, but we're so like all about you. It's so it's totally a mindfuck.
So is that a straight guy type of deal? Do you pull a lot of straight trade and greet them in your full womanhood?
Right, but like Tatiana, I talk like this,
Right.
and I'm like, yo, just so the jig is up right from the beginning. I'm not trying to.
You don't geisha it out and be like.
No, I don't do all that. No. I gotta let them know. I gotta let them know. But it's funny. My ex-boyfriend, who I dated for 7 years, was a straight man, and I met him in gigs, and then we ended up together for 7 years.
7 years. Now, at the end of a relationship with another man, 7 years, does he then go back to women?
I don't know, but I would say it's rather hard after our sex life.
Wow!
I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah. Yes.
Right,
Now we know what position Naysha plays, Lady Red. It's the same as yours.
All of them.
This is the Reddit thread. Naysha Lopez, huge job.
Oh God, I already see it coming. Yeah.
So let's go back in the time machine a little bit, shall we, Adam? We're back in your past. Tell me about your growing up.
Growing up was rather difficult. It really was. I was that feminine, old soul type. I didn't really want to go outside and play with the kids. I wanted to get done up and be a girl.
You wanted to wear your auntie's makeup and your mom's clothes in the closet.
Actually, the first time I got caught in drag, I was wearing my cousin's bridesmaid's dress. And mind you, it was like 1989. I was like 4 or 5 years old. And here I am in this purple with all this like ruffles and just the most hideous dress you could ever find.
But living for yourself?
Living and feeling myself so fierce. Yeah, definitely. But it was a little challenging because I was, very petite and very girly, unlike my friend Jiggly, who's here with me today.
Ooh. Oh, give it up for Jiggly. She'd be on camera, but she said, "Don't you dare, bitch."
No.
I had to get my skin to rest today,
Not
bitch.
today. She didn't bring any cosmetics.
But I just want to let our viewers at home know, makeup or not, her eyebrows are on fleek, honey.
Yeah,
Double
always.
fleek.
And if you rub them the right way, they come right up.
Bitch.
Yeah.
And now, when did drag start to come into the picture?
Complete fluke. It was an accident. I was a backup dancer, and there was an amateur contest. They're like, "Yeah, get in the gig and do it." And I ended up winning the contest in drag, and I continued ever since. And
you looked in the mirror when you first did it?
I was stuck in that mirror. Like, I was stuck in the mirror. I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, no, I want to do this. I want to keep doing it. And you get to express yourself in a very feminine demeanor, and that's something that I really like, so.
Yeah, I mean, you, especially with all of this looking so beautiful with makeup on, you must have been like, I'm never taking it off ever again.
Very that.
She's a very pretty, beautiful girl. And then when did you really start to you did the contest, and then when does it start to be like what you're really doing?
It was maybe right before the contest that I actually was working at, I worked at Mac, and then I worked for a HSBC, a finance company, and I was doing so much drag that it was like I was coming into work late, and I was just like, you know what? I think I'm just going to pursue this 100%. And I did. And then I started competing in the pageants and doing that. And then I saw that there was that opportunity where this can put food on the table as well. And it's something that I love to do. So I stuck with it. Yeah.
Wow. Now, was it doing gigs at bars first, or was it pageant world first?
Oh, no. I started with the gigs at the bars and doing that. And I was doing it 7 days a week, you know.
Was that like with Miss Kitty?
Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
You know Miss Kitty?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know of Miss Kitty and the legend of it all.
Miss Kitty gave me like my first opportunity and my first hormone shot. And no, I'm just kidding. But no, Kitty, I owe a lot to Kitty. She gave me my first bar to work at. I used to go and carry the girls' bags and just watch the show. And then when she found out I was doing drag, you know, at another bar, she said, I'm gonna pay you, and I'm gonna give you, you know, the opportunity to work, and she did. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm glad that you brought that up. That's
of
so
course,
awesome.
honey. Now, what were your early favorites to perform? Like, what were your early signature numbers?
Well,
Jennifer Lopez.
Up in the head. I've always thought of fucking Jennifer Lopez, but no. I love Madonna's Queen to me, so I would do some Madonna. I love Vogue. Jennifer Lopez. I would do a lot of Spanish music as well.
Right.
Because I worked at some Latin bars, so I would do some merengues and some salsa, Olga Tañón, and even Selena. I would do Selena pretty often as well.
Right.
So I did stick to my Latin roots for a little while. Totally.
Now, Gia Gunn wasn't really part of Miss Kitty's, but she did stalk the Miss Kitty crew, right?
I'm sorry, who?
All right, then. So we'll skip right over that. Sorry, Gia.
Now you want to talk about reading? Let's talk about reading.
Okay. Jiggly gonna come and grease up her knuckles and stuff right now? We might have a fight. I like it. So when did pageants begin? Because winning Miss Continental is no joke.
Right.
Especially when for the last, the 12 years prior to you, right?
Yeah.
It was always a trans woman who won.
Correct. It was always a trans woman, and that was kind of my aesthetic. I wanted to try and be as beautiful and passable as possible, and not only for the trade, but for the pageants. So when I would compete, I really tried to, focus on that. But there's a journey you go on, and I didn't look like this when I started, you know what I mean? And I was a booger queen, kind of like Jiggly. And no, Jiggly has been fucking with me all week. So Jiggly has been fucking with me all week, and this is my revenge because I'm doing it on camera and more people will see it. So this is why I am coming for her fiercely. So I've evolved, and I accidentally won a prelim when I was 18, and you can't compete till you're 21.
Wow.
And
well, how did that happen? How do you accidentally win?
I was competing against 7 other beautiful transgender women, and it came down to talent, and I had a great talent, and I ended up winning.
What was it?
I did Annie Lennox. I did this Annie Lennox mix, and I ripped off my wig, and then I was bald, and it was a cute little production.
Right.
So I ended up winning, and I went into Continental the first time when I was actually 18 years old.
Wow.
And he has to be 21. So after 21, I even had to write Jim Flint, hi Jimmy, love you, the owner of Continental, and let him know, hey, I'm actually 21 now. Is it okay if I can enter the pageant? Because I had been kind of banned.
Because they were like, girl, we don't think so, honey.
No, totally.
The rules are the rules
exactly.
for a reason. Because they're not joking around at Miss Continental about the rules and the expectations, right?
Totally. I mean, it's a whole other ballgame. It's very strict, and pageants have helped me really be polished with my look and be disciplined in my craft, and that's what pageants do. I encourage girls to really do pageants, because before Drag Race there was pageants, and after Drag Race there'll still be pageants.
Definitely.
And it really does help you polish your look from head to toe and really get you together and kind of find yourself as who you are as an entertainer, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, but even down to, you said before, like even down to the registration.
Oh, registration is a fashion
it's a
show,
moment,
girl.
right?
No, registration is a fashion show. You will show up to registration, and there's, the audience is not allowed to go to registration, but they will be outside of the venue just watching you show up.
Wow.
And then they all get online and they're like, oh, I just saw this girl busted. I just saw this one lovely. This one is looking beautiful. Like,
my God.
It is terror, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's so much fun. Yeah.
Wow, the
Totally.
drama of it
totally.
all.
Oh, pageants are drama all day, every day. Yes.
That is fun.
Yeah.
No, so you're in the pageant, and like, as you're going through that Miss Continental, was 2013, right?
I won in 2013, correct.
So as you're going through it, are you feeling halfway through like, this is mine? I've got this.
I want to say no, but I'm kind of a cunt, so yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No. I didn't go into it like that. Another good thing is, don't worry about anybody else. Go there and do you.
Yeah.
So I went there thinking, I'm gonna get this. I have to have this. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and not really focus and worry about anybody else. So yeah.
What was your question?
My question was, who do you admire most in life and why? And
the answer?
The answer was, it was my mother. I talked about my mother.
Sweet.
Yeah, my mother's an awesome person. Like I said, she was divorced and she raised 2 kids on her own, and she made it work.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be who I am without her. So yeah.
And what was your talent? That you dance?
Yeah, I did ballroom. One of my best friends, Alex, he's a world champion ballroom dancer.
Well, that is very helpful to have a best friend who's a world champion ballroom dancer.
Totally. And we did a James Bond theme. I was the Bond girl, and he's like James Bond, and we did a whole ballroom number.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And then for the pageants, all of your looks are prepared long in advance, right?
Yeah, it takes lots of planning, and I like to be conceptual, so I had a concept pretty much for everything. I wanted to be very Miss Puerto Rico, Miss Venezuela for evening gown, for swimsuit. I was a monarch butterfly. I wanted something to be a little bit more fantasy. And then the talent, I just wanted to be very sexy and technical. So, I can be like, I did this, and no other queen can do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
coming in with a ballroom routine is no joke.
Totally. And so, it took a lot of planning.
Now, what was the feelings backstage? What is the camaraderie with the girls like? Or is it cutthroat as hell?
It's very put glass in the powder.
Oh, right. We've heard that about that. When I was doing research on you, one of the headlines was, Naysha Lopez, they put glass in the powder. So, I know, there's stories about that.
Back in the day, pageants were very cutthroat. You had an assistant, and besides him fixing your hair and your makeup, his job was to watch your stuff.
Wow.
Because they would spill stuff on your gowns. Someone peed on somebody else's gown.
Lady Red, how could you do that?
I knew you.
No comment. So someone peed on someone else's gown.
Yeah, they would put glass in people's powder. They would spill water or a drink on all of your makeup. Things would go missing. It was really cutthroat. Now, everyone wants to be Miss Congeniality and be your best friend. So things are a little bit different now. Everyone's more, in a better place, I guess. And
they don't want to be the one that was
They don't want to be
putting
that
the glass in the fucking powder.
Totally.
Because that would, I'm burning.
Yeah, when
my contour is killing me.
When I did it to the girl that I put glass in hers. No, I'm just kidding.
And her name, Jiggly Caliente.
Yeah.
Going to kill you.
was the backstage environment in 2013, was that more cutthroat or more friendly?
It was actually more friendly. It was really more friendly. There were a lot of new girls competing, and so we felt a need to kind of all get to know each other a little bit. I'm not going to say any names, but there was one that she kind of stood away from everyone, and she didn't talk to anyone. She obviously did not win.
Yeah, she did not, because
she was kind of that way, and she's a little old school, so she's that type of evil queen.
Good old glass in the powder generation, or the red hot chili pepper in the powder.
Very that. Yeah. So, and I'm sure when people watch this, they're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, if you do, please email me and let me know, because I want to know all about it.
Relax, Jiggly.
Jiggly's talking to the damn audience, Jiggly. You don't got a microphone. So you won, you slayed it, you killed it, and then you were like, what's next? What else can I get on here? And was that when you thought, I have to move to another level, and you thought to go on Drag Race?
Yeah, I was flattered when I won. RuPaul's Drag Race featured my photo on their website and said congratulations to Naysha Lopez for becoming Miss Continental. And I said, okay, I think they might be paying attention to me a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's do that now.
Yeah.
Continental's always been a dream for me and a goal. And I achieved that, and then I was really ready to move on and go ahead and do Drag Race.
Now, wait, before we get rid of Miss Continental, was there a little drama at the end of Miss Continental where you threatened to give your crown back?
No. Oh, God, where the fuck did you get this?
She does her research.
She sure did. Actually, no. Jim Flint, who I love and adore now.
Right, I mean, he's a legendary person who created the pageant, owned Gay Bar for 40 years. Yeah,
love him. There was a little friction at one point, but there was a lack of communication on both parties. And
was it expectations or?
Not expectation. It was, actually, yeah, let's say he expected something that was just really not something I would really do. And it was above and beyond my duties as Miss Continental that I just didn't feel the need or necessity to do. I just didn't. And we disagreed on that.
Okay.
But we came to the, we talked it out.
You kept your crown.
And I kept my crown.
Because the crown is beautiful.
It's absolutely stunning. And in my opinion, the most beautiful national crown that they have. Yeah, it's stunning. And we worked it out, and me and Jim, we're good.
Good.
Yeah,
well, that's very important. You want to keep your love with that very strong. But thanks for the tea. So now RuPaul's Drag Race is starting to notice you, and you get your audition tape together. And the first time you auditioned, you get in?
No, I had auditioned for season 1.
Oh, season 1?
Yes. Okay. And if you watch the season 1, when they do the recap of people who auditioned, so I'm in that video thing, and then I auditioned one season, and some queen ruined that for me, and I didn't get on. I don't really want to talk about the queen.
Are you sure
Jaymes
you don't
Sotomayor.
want to? Okay. Oh. Well, I mean, you are on Hey Qween. Wouldn't you like to
I heard
spill the tea?
I mean, I've seen that, you gossip a little bit on here, and we spill tea, right?
Yeah, we do, yes.
Let's spill tea about this hateful queen real quick. No, no tea. She kind of ruined it for me for one season, and we don't have to get into how, but she did.
Couldn't we get into how, though?
Yeah. Oh, God. Are we really going to do this?
Yes.
I'm not going to get into how, but let's just say she did.
The drama of it all.
God. Guys, I'm nice. I really swear. I swear I am. You are so shady.
Look at his bangs. How dare he?
But it ruined it for me. I auditioned again, and then Continental happened, so I couldn't really go on. Then after Continental, we talked again, auditioned, and then I got on. So it was pretty cool. But
right. So then you get on, and you had a very dramatic time. I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of expectations going in. You got eliminated first.
Right.
Now, what was the challenge you got eliminated on?
It was a sewing challenge, and I had
right. You were the budget, the budget on a dime, or
drag
whatever.
on a dime.
Drag on a dime. Yeah.
And I had to kind of make an outfit from like garbage.
Yeah, like a piggy bag.
Yeah, I had a piggy bag.
I remember.
And leaves and just paper bags and stuff like that. And although I'm okay with a glue gun and some safety pins, and I'll work something out.
Yeah.
But with actual fabrics, but this was something so unconventional.
Yeah.
It just didn't really work in my favor.
Right.
And yeah, so I went home, unfortunately.
So that was, you only got to be there for a little bit, and
5
then
minutes,
you're sitting
yeah.
5 minutes, you get that one time, you fucking cunt.
Yeah.
And then you're in the hotel room,
Yeah.
and the rotary phone rings.
No.
What?
I actually made it all the way home.
Oh, you did?
I made it all the way home when I got the call. And
how long had you been home?
The same day that I got home.
Wow.
So the same
They just
day,
want to really fuck
they
with
said,
you.
we are fucking with Naysha, and we are going to let her have it fierce. So the same day I got the call, and it was crazy because my dad, my stepdad, I was in Chicago, and he's like, "The fuck are you doing here?" And he's like, "Did you really get sent home first?" Like reading me a little bit.
God, you're
And
like,
I'm just
"Dad!"
I'm kind of heartbroken, and you're like going in on me right now. And he said, "But I will tell you, I just dreamt about the show and all that, and not that it's weird that my dad, this heterosexual man, is dreaming about RuPaul's Drag Race, but he tells me, I dreamt that they called you back, and that you came home, but then you had to go again, that they called you back for something." And my mother, being the sweetest thing in the world, we had a bunch of wine. She bought like my favorite movies and a bunch of wine to try to make me feel better. And so we're just knocking them back, just getting full. And I get a call, and I'm like, "Mom, it's a California ID. I think this might be, Kate." And she's like, "Well, pick it up." And I pick it up, and they're just like,
It was RuPaul saying, hello, hello, hello.
Very that, yeah. And can you, how soon can you be here?
Wow.
And I'm just like, I haven't even unpacked. I'm on my way. Yeah,
Right.
Totally. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then, did you go home again right away? You were there for a couple episodes,
No,
right?
I was there 2 more episodes, yeah.
So, I mean, that must have felt like you were like, I saved it.
Totally.
I saved the gig.
Totally. I felt a little, at first, I was heartbroken the first time. I'm like, I didn't show anything that I brought. I didn't do
Right,
anything.
'cause you had all
I
this-
didn't- I had
all
this
that
clothes,
looks prepared.
I had nothing. And then I came back, and I was like, okay, I kind of redeemed myself to an extent. I got to be here a little longer. I'm okay with that. And then I came to terms with the whole thing. Yeah.
Right. So, and then, you managed to show up and show out, and you've
Yeah.
been on the road ever since.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Naysha, you look gorgeous.
Thank
you. I just love you in general, and God, you're really slaying me today with all this. Honey, you slayed it so fiercely. You snatched a trophy, honey, another one. Yeah. Here you go. And you've also won yourself a lap dance. Yeah. Yeah, give it to her, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Now get that ass working. Now get that ass working, Teddy. Come, no, don't keep it going, Teddy. For God's sake. Yeah. Very nice. Keep going. Lady Red, take us out with a black lady screaming.
Hey, Queen, 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 hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Hey, Neisha Lopez, oh, motherfucker. Hey, Queen.
Yeah. Very nice. Jenny is back. All right, kids. Now, don't forget, we're going to have more with Naysha on Look at Her, the after show, and she will be reading the bitches. All right. We will see you next time on Hey Qween. Bye, baby.